Hello and welcome to episode 191. And you know what? I'm still having fun of the Veeam community recap. I am not at home. I am in Scottsdale, Arizona for our analyst summit talking. I got to be adulty on this week's travel, but Madalena is home getting ready to get on the road. How are you doing today, Maddie?
Hello, Rick, and hello, community. Yes, you are about right with that one. I'm getting ready for my trip to Marseille, where we're going to have a VUG France. This is going to be in Aix-Provence. We already discussed it last week. So super excited because that's going to be the first time we're going to have a VUG in there. So it looks good so far. So yeah, I am still at home, but ask me in a week time, yeah, because I'm gonna be on the road for quite a few events. Super
Yeah,
exciting about
yeah.
everything,
Just
but
wait
it's
till
gonna be
we
in Europe. That's the
just
good
wait till
part.
we get the special department. Maddie's gonna be like, "I'll be there. I'll be
Yeah,
there. I'll be
out
there."
there,
Yeah.
out there,
So.
everywhere.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
how are you? How is everything going there?
It's going well. Um, I think I'm getting tired. I got one more big trip next week. I'll be in London, and then I'm
Oh,
pretty much chilled out for the rest of the year on the travel. The Rickatron, it's almost Rickatron tank is empty, and
yeah,
it's tough, but home stretch for the year.
yeah. It's been a long year. What can I say? With a
Yeah,
lot of things, good things, good things.
incredible year, and it's kind of weird to start thinking about the end of the year, but wow, what a year! Community wise, Veeam wise, product wise, incredible stuff. Fantastic.
Absolutely. Talking about community and great content and awesome members, let's get
Let's
to.
jump into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So first up is Derek, and by the way, Derek didn't make it to our summit, but he still is playing off some of the news in the information kit. He has a great write up about the Hardened Repository ISO, or as I like to call it, the VHR ISO. Ha ha ha. I occasionally bugged Rick. That's funny. Not so funny, but funny. Anyways, Derek has a great walkthrough, some of the product demo installation built on Rocky Linux. This is a fantastic post, Maddie.
I totally agree, Rick. Like I know many community members are waiting on the ISO post from you. Like I know that this year I got some DMs asking me when is this coming, and I bugged you as well. Derek bugged you as well on this. So it seems like this is quite valuable for the community members. So good is there, and I definitely love his post in here. He said it was super easy to deploy, and his three parts he takes us through. He talks about the history of the Veeam Hardened Repository ISO, giving us some background on the backing VHR hardware he's using, how to download and deploy the VHR ISO, and part three is actually all about adding the new VHR to Veeam Backup and Replication as an immutable hardened repository and begin running backups that are protected against ransomware. So yeah, basically in this post, he's just kind of giving us a sneak peek if you want, but he's actually getting in details in all those three parts. So definitely advisable to go over it and read it. And if you haven't installed it yet, if you haven't used it yet, definitely worth giving a look. But Rick, this is something that you are the most entitled, you and Hannes are most entitled to give opinions on. So what's your takeaway on this
Well,
one?
this is a fantastic post from Derek, and I want to draw everyone's attention. Let's see if I can find it pretty easy because Hannes has made this release. There it is. So we'll make sure we have this in the note. This is actually out and now supported, by the way. Let me double check on the supported. Let me just confirm that. Experimentally supported, correct. Okay, we have a whole statement on what experimentally supported means, but we're moving this very much closer to the GA side. So Derek's post is a fantastic way to write this up. And now you can, this is also Anton's post, but it's really Hannes's information. Yeah, there's Hannes right there jumping on it. So, definitely play off the forums when we need to. And this is a really good piece here. So thank you, Derek. And thank you for the 3-part series. This is a near and dear one to my heart. Happy to see that post.
Yeah, totally. Thank you very much, Derek. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you soon, maybe at Veeam ONE.
Yeah, and one of the great things that the Hardened Repository can do is help you build a zero trust data resilience strategy. And then here comes this guy named Jeff who's trying to make it like a political thriller action novel of how to protect your data. What caught your eye on this one, Maddie?
Well, only Jeff. That's what I can say. He created such a deep, interesting comparison between a technical concept and the history topic. So, I think that last week in Berlin brought some nostalgia with Jeff. But yeah, I like it. It's strange, but in a good way. If you are new to zero trust concept, and you actually read this article, it's really super easy to understand what zero trust means. When we talk about our data and our business, and in essence, zero trust, it is not just a cybersecurity framework, but it's a paradigm shift in how we approach security. At its foundation, zero trust is the concept of never trust, always verify, and he talks about it. He's expressing this in different words, but that's what he means: never trust, always verify. And there are like 7 pillars of this zero trust. He's not talking in here about it, but if you're just gonna Google it, you're gonna be able to find those. I'm not gonna really go into it because it's easy to find them on Google. At Veeam, we talk a lot about zero trust data resilience, and there are some really great materials that have been written by some of our employees. So there is also a great PDF. If you remember, we discussed about it a few months ago. We presented in here in this article. Jeff is not sharing any links, but yeah, I think it's worth just Google it, and you're gonna find all that information. I think it was relevant to share this because like for the people that are new to it, is really easy to understand, and it's. I feel like it's been a while since we haven't mentioned the zero trust concept. So yeah,
Yeah,
great
I
job
think it's
here. I
it's a,
like the
it's a, it's
video
a
that
great
you shared
it's
as
a great
well.
kind of like a narrative here with the different perspective. But
Yeah.
we were just in Berlin, and Jeff calls this out, and this is Checkpoint Charlie. But what's really weird, Maddie, is this is now a McDonald's, okay, right over here, okay, and it just doesn't look the same now. But anyways, that's for here.
So it's even more interesting, right? If you've been to Berlin and you kind of go to watch this movie and this video, you're gonna see the differences and how Berlin looked like, before the wall fall and all that communist era. So it's interesting. I really think it's strange, Jeff, but I like it. It's
It's not
good.
strange.
It's
It's
a
different. It's
perspective.
different.
It's yeah.
Strange just sounds worse, Maddie. Come on, be
Is
nice.
it is it strange a bad thing?
I would say different is better. Let me say it that way.
Different is better. Okay,
Yeah.
it's different. It's just
We
I
ought to
like.
hire a photographer at the summit, like a really good photographer, and it puts all the photos somewhere. I don't know, maybe not all the photos. Now that I think about it, we'll come back to that.
But yeah,
All
great
right.
topic anyway. Great topic.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Jeff.
Jeff. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get myself out of trouble before I get another idea. Let's go over to a very cool topic from Luis, talking about VBR on Linux, the preview of version 13. We've made this available to the Veeam 100 members, and Luis is really walking through the good stuff here. It's deployed as an OVF. You can run this, and this is really actually saving me some work because I haven't played with the latest version of this yet.
Yeah,
This is cool.
That's actually, yeah, last week, 2 weeks ago already, not last week, right? While at the summit, we offered our members, the Veeam 100 and the VUG leaders that were there, the private technology preview for non-production, of course, use. And that's with a focus on the VBR on Linux v13 and Veeam ONE v13. And I really like that, the fact that our Veeam 100 members already, are just hands-on testing it, sharing it with others, super exciting. And Luis in here is giving us, as you said, like an overview on what to expect from it, a great demo. And then I can see in the comments some other members that are like, oh, I'm going to do that in the next week or a couple of weeks. And other community members that are asking in the comments, how can I get this? I want this. And they are like, oh, sorry, this is exclusive. And they are like, okay, to be in the exclusive, and they are like, wow, you have to work hard for that. So I really love all that. It's like these are just some great benefits, for our Veeam 100 program, as well as some being a part of the UG leader. So overall, super exciting. Love that. Thank you, Luis, for that. And I don't know, any sneak peek, Rick, that we can share with our community?
Well, I'm answering this one question here. Like our pre-sales team, our systems engineers can also possibly give access to this. And the reason why is they have to support it. So, but I think, when you get the really sharp experts like Luis and some of the others that have played with the beta here, this is really cool. This is actually all you need to know. This is a click through demo. This is what it looks like. I love this new user interface. So really excited here for this look. And then there's, of course, the Windows interface too. And there's actually something new with the Windows interface that Luis didn't show. Let me see if I can find a little look for it. But no, I won't. I won't blow the secret here. I don't know if somebody else will cover it earlier, but there's something in there that a lot of people are going to like. So I'll save that, or maybe do it myself. But thank you, Luis.
Some other in the community are going to share something, in the next few weeks, or maybe even Luis is planning for a second part. Who knows? So
yeah, and I'm thinking of this post where I posted it to the Veeam 100. So just FYI, if everybody's watching this, if you see your related topics, you won't see this one because I'm in that group, and so is Luis and a couple others. So that's where we were talking about some of this stuff, the actual tech preview. So don't get too excited. But yeah, this will be coming 2025. Make no mistake, it's not coming soon, but VBR and Linux is going to be really cool stuff.
Don't get too excited, but come on.
Yeah, stay excited, just not too excited.
Yeah, stay excited.
All right. Speaking of Veeam 100, we're going to go over to our Vanguard Spotlight blog, and we've got Mr. Ben Harmer from New Zealand with automating silent mode installations of Veeam ONE. This is pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, first of all, just great to meet Ben last 2 weeks ago. I keep on saying last week, it's 2 weeks already. But it was great to meet him. It was funny how we met him. He came to pick up his swag, and we were like, who is he? What is he doing here? That was funny.
Well, his name is Ben. He's probably from New Zealand. That's all you got to say.
Yeah, the thing is, like, obviously we haven't really seen him previously. So it was the first time, and he's not really, participating in calls and stuff like that because it's obviously too late. So it was really funny. Just wanted to mention this funny story. But yeah, a super interesting blog post from Ben, how to use silent mode to automate Veeam ONE installations. As he mentioned in the first paragraph a while ago, he wrote a post on how to automate installations with silent mode in VBR v12.1. And for the ones that still don't know what silent mode is, since v12.1, it was introduced as a new concept, and it replaces the unattended mode, which was used in previous versions of the software. Now, some requirements, he said, the best thing to do is to use Veeam ONE silent mode with 12.2 version, not an earlier version. It seems like he had some bugs using an earlier version. And then he's taking us through the configuration of the answer file, testing the installation, of course, using a sandbox, he says, environment. And he confidently says that he can see this being very useful for Veeam ONE deployments at scale, even as part of a larger automated build process. And of course, he goes there in a lot of technical details. I'm not going to go right now, but I think overall it's very interesting topic. And yeah, what is your takeaway? Because this is probably the first time when we are discussing about this feature.
Well, we've covered Maurice's Chocolatey a number of times for Veeam ONE and for other VBR products, but that's just a different way of doing an unattended installation. So I feel that it's really important to have choice in how you would do these types of installations. And I think also to the point of 12.1 versus 12.2, always go with the newest. They're just asking for upgrade work later if you don't. So thank you, Ben. I love having these types of options and automation and stuff. This is always making it easier to, use the full stack. Good stuff. All right. Are you ready? There's still a lot of tabs, Madi.
Yes, I am. Let's go for it.
We're gonna go through Maddie's travel schedule. We're talking special department. All right. First up is VUG Munich next week. This one, we've got a little bit of a surprise on this one.
Yes, totally. I'm actually looking forward to this one. This is going to happen next week, as Rick said, Tuesday, November 19 is going to be a full day. Yeah, the times, those are like
that's for
New
my
York
time, but it's
So yeah, that's
CET
for your
will be
time.
plus.
It's going to start morning. It's going to be finished probably around 5 or 6, something like that. But yeah, we have, what is special about this one is we have a really, really special guest, Anton. So the Falco and Michael Melter and Tobias, they've been sharing it with their network on LinkedIn and on social media. So I think that's going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. And guys, if you are in Munich or around Munich, you still have time to go and register. The registration page is still open. I think you have it open there. Oh, there you go. And also the agenda is there. Anton is not there because I think he's gonna just have like more like an open conversation with the attendees. But all looks great, and I'm confident that this is going to be a fantastic event. Not that the one in Frankfurt wasn't, because it was fantastic as well, but this is going to be special. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it is. Big thank you to the Pure Storage team. We're going to use their office. I know Falco works there. So thank you, Falco, probably for helping out secure that. Good stuff. Thank you, GhostDev. This is going to be fantastic to get him involved there. And then some AMA. Great example here, Germany team. This is fantastic.
Totally.
All right. Speaking VUG, Madi will not be at this one, but we covered this one earlier. We had a date change, and this is the new date for the Seattle meetup, and it's going to be in Seattle, USA. That'll be 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. West Coast time at Veeam Disneyland. You know what I mean, Madi? That's Veeam Disneyland.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Rick.
Yeah, at the new HQ. This is a fantastic operation. I think Zane is involved here. I think there's a couple other
Zane
folks.
is the one that's going to lead. I'm not sure if anyone from, I think there is a registration page as well here. If you go to register here, you're going to be able to open it and you're going to see who's
got an agenda.
There you go. So we're going to see who's going to be involved. Oh, we don't really have names.
Solid. Well, we got Zane as the leader, and and the Carillion Veeam Disneyland. So this will be awesome. So thank you, Zane. Really appreciate you leading that.
Totally.
All right. User group chapter 3. This one's going to be in Paris with our twin brothers, Eric and Julien. And I apologize, Julien, for calling you Eric at the summit, but they hang out together all the time. So I apologize for that. But this looks like a good one coming up. And I think you'll be there too as well, Madi.
I'm going to fly from Munich to Paris. So this is going to be exciting again. The Paris one is usually a quite successful event. They've been doing it for a while now. So this is the first time I'm attending one in Paris. So looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great day. I'm going to have the opportunity to meet some of our French team as well, because I haven't met that many. So that's going to
Yep.
be also good, to hang out with the Veeam team.
Yeah,
And yeah, thank
indeed.
you, Julian and Eric, for inviting me there.
Yeah, indeed. And OVH looks like our service provider sponsor helping out. And actually, I didn't catch this till just now, Maddie. This is kind of cool. Proxies, the way service providers use them, that could be very, very interesting. So that
Yes,
actually looks like a very interesting topic. So that's cool.
yeah. And I'm looking forward to meet Hugo as well, because I have not. So
Hey, we're always on the prowl for a VUG leader or otherwise expert, awesome person. Yeah.
yes,
All
there you
right.
go.
Next up, we've got a special webinar coming up from Aaron Hubbard on the integrations product management team with two awesome members, Nico and Al, going to talk about the Veeam Ready program and like a 101 level class about this. This is going to be pretty cool because there's a lot of work that happens here, and I'm excited about this.
I'm super excited about it, and definitely you still have time. It's still some time to register for this one. It's going to be just an hour virtual event, so easy peasy. Just go and register. Al and Nico are two super knowledgeable Veeam 100 members and VUG leaders. So the discussion with Aaron is going to be fantastic. So if you have 1 hour, just go and just watch it. If not, if you don't have that hour and the availability that day, as you know, we are going to upload it on our playlist on YouTube, so no worries, you can still catch up with this webinar in there. But yeah, thank you guys for organizing this one.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be airborne back from London at that time. I'll put the air in-flight Wi-Fi to the test. If not, I will get the replay for sure. All right, home stretch here, Maddie. Last special VUG event goes over to India, and we have Mohammed teaming up with Steven from UBX Cloud, and they're going to talk next level DR for the India team. This looks pretty interesting.
Yes, this is very interesting and very exciting because, as you all know, VUG India is a new group. Mohammed is a new leader. So, this is the first event that we have available at VUG India. It's going to be again 1 hour next Friday, November 22nd. You still have time to register for this one. The event is going to be in English. So, even if you are not based in India, you are anywhere else, you interested in this topic, you can still go and register for it. I'm going to attend it for sure. I am very, very excited for this one.
Yeah, I will say again, the time zones adjust to the time of my computer here. It's a much more reasonable time for the India folks here. Okay, so it's not. Well, I am available. Maybe I'll make it at that time. So we'll see. We'll see. Awesome. Thank you, Mohammed. Welcome, Stephen, to coming into our community for a presentation here on DR. Rock on. All right. I'm going to pivot over quickly to two very important special department news. Number one, I want to draw everyone's attention to KB 4682, and this applies to multiple versions of Veeam BNR. I want to let everyone know that the Enterprise Manager product has a patch that aligns to this vulnerability here that's out on the CVE. So it is a 7, so definitely get on it, but you'll want to go ahead and download this hot fix right here. Okay, so we have it as a straightaway hot fix. I think it's actually quite small. It's not a full-blown several gig ISO installation, but KB 4682 will have that in the notes as well. Actually, speaking of which, on KBs, let me check one. Now that I'm thinking about it, I always like checking the manually updated suspicious files list. I just wanted to see if we have a new one here. If you don't mind, I'll just double check. I usually check ahead of time. I think it was 84 last week. Let's see what we have. Survey says 85. So we do have new ransomware threads that we're looking at. The trick is go on down to the bottom, and we've got Interlock, Baby Locker KZ, Interlock again, and Makeup was there last. So I feel like these are the new ones here. So these are new ones that were added to the list. So if you are using Veeam Backup and Replication and it's connected to the internet, it pulled this file. If you are not having your Veeam BNR server connected to the internet, you'll want to go to this KB for these instructions on how to do it. All right. Next up, one more special department. So I thought there would only be one, but there are three. The KB for the update, the KB for the suspicious files. And I want to let everybody know, Veeam Data Cloud Vault came out earlier in the year, but today, we're recording on a Tuesday, we're doing a new edition, version 2, with incredibly attractive pricing here compared to DIY, do-it-yourself cloud storage. I'll have some links in the post about this, but I just want to let everybody know that, especially when you think about egress, rights for API costs and all of that, this is going to be a big one. Veeam Data Cloud Vault version 2 is out with 2 editions starting today. So good stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah. Let us know what you think about all that in the comments.
Indeed. All right. Now, very, very big list here. Thank you, Sophia. We've got our Who's New back after a couple weeks and such. We're going to come back to this one. What the? We're going to come back to that. Anyways, but a couple of names here. Really welcome everybody. Let's see if I see anything funny, cute. That's good. Main converter. I like that. A couple lists here. Look at page 2 with this many.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. This one's kind of cute. I like that. Spacebar. Hourly hire. It's like some of these things are just funny. You know, I love it. I love it.
They good. People are super creative, so we like that.
Yeah, we do. Every now and then there's one that's not so PG that we have to pull out. But anyways, big welcome everyone. Oh, I like that one. Here, where did it go? Right here. ServerWorks. That's cool. Anyways, those are fun. Anyways, big welcome everyone. Prime Track. Oh, hey, there's a Veeam name. That's always going to get a shout out on this show. Veeam Enterprise. Okay. I'm feeling you. All right.
Well, it's a good number as well. 205, but that's 3 weeks almost, 2 weeks and a half at least, maybe 3 of membership.
Yeah, it was a solid time that we haven't done it, to be fair. All right, so Sophia's pick for coolest users are main converter, prime track, hourly hire, ask for IT. And what the heck? I got to escalate this one to Jim Jones. What's going on?
I did already. He knows it.
Okay, you did? But is it him?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
No, it's not him.
No,
it's somebody else that really enjoyed, the name, and they decided to just kind of not steal it, but just make up a name that is very similar to his. So
maybe we got to get into Veeam Community Hub verified usernames and stuff like that. I don't know. All right, and the badge, the Alfred's pick this week is filled, no spill. That's right. Keep it clean and not spilled. So that's a good one. Sorry, I'm doing this on one screen, friends. Sorry about that. But Madalena, great list of content this week. Thank you for curating everything.
I agree, Rick. And we're going to come with more next week, most probably from the road. We have some amazing events to attend to. So I'm looking forward to that. And maybe we're going to just share some pictures, an overview of the events that we are attending. So stay tuned for that.
Indeed. All right, everyone. Thank you. Friends, I mean it. Madi does all the work. I just show up and add commentary. And I can draw with the Zoom it. That's what I do here. But Madi, appreciate everything. And Sophia, thank you for the Who's New. We have no clue how we're going to record next week, but we will give it a shot. We will give it our best honest try. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on episode 192.